At forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Boston. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the Bucks, 4.5 games behind.
And, you know, for Boston, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. And it's Brown in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, the small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. Craig, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Holiday. Here's Porzingis. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Lillard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Count that one.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Brown. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Tell you what, Dame wasn't unknown entering the league, but I'm not sure many folks predicted this kind of career for him.
Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
That one is off.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
He hits the second from the line. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Lillard against Holiday. Launches a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, from three-point range, Holiday can really be effective now. He's worked on that part of his game over the years and forces the defense as a result to have to come out and guard him at times.
Now here's Portis. 12 points his last outing. Middleton can't get it to go. Brown against Middleton. Elbow shot. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Middleton looking it over. There's the 3. Al Horford with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the dunk by Brown.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Now here's Portis. Outside, Antetokounmpo to end the run. Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to Giannis. Lillard against Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point territory. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And they're also first in points allowed. No team is better at taking the other side's star out of rhythm.
And Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them. And the Bucks making a change here. Green's checked in. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against New York. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
And so he makes both from the line.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Screen by Porzingis. White finds Horford. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Prince is checked in for Chris Middleton. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Another NBA season, Clark, upon us. What's the biggest change you've seen since you played?
Well, I think a couple of things. Actually, I would consider these a tie. The ball handling and the three-point shooting of 7-foot guys. And then lastly, maybe the matchup zones defensively are the biggest changes for me.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
And here's Green outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Brown. 8 points for him. Off target from outside. Giannis with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Green's got 5 now.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Lillard, the pass to Portis. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And it's Brown missing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside, Portis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Celtics out in front. They lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The Celtics with the lead. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The guards are Pritchard and White. And it's Queta in at the 5. Pritchard passes to Queta. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Middleton. The 18-footer is right on the mark. He's got 5.
Middleton is simply a very versatile and dangerous offensive player. He's clever at using the pull-up jumper in the right spots to balance out his shot-making repertoire.
Now here's White. Still scoreless. Here's Queta. Rebound by Smith. The Bucks shooting 43% for the game. Here's Prince. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Queta. Stolen by Middleton. Inside, Smith. Takes it down to Middleton. From deep, Prince. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Jackson's checked in for Smith. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Celtics. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. Number 1, the Celtics.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
Now here is Holiday. To the middle. Here's Queta. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Holiday knows how to open things up out there. A high-quality facilitator.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played. Now here's Wright. He's guarded closely. Pass to Middleton. They kick it out to Green. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Down low. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Chris Middleton. He's right around 17 points tonight, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Here's Middleton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Chris Middleton is a bad, bad man. Loves giving it to the defense.
Outside Holiday. To the paint. Here's Queta. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Taurean Prince. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
So far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
And he knocks down the first one. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Both good from the line that time. The Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Hauser. Nothing on the board. Bounce pass, Holiday. There's a good screen. Pass to Hauser. There's the triple. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Right, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Porzingis is checked in for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for White. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Pritchard. Lots of room. A rebound by the Bucks.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And it's Lillard missing. Boston trailing. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Jackson from about 19 feet. Brown, good. Brown's got 10 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And the dunk by Giannis.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Brown inside, guarded by Jackson. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Jackson kicks to Lillard. Prince looking around. Back to Lillard. 5 to shoot. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Jumps up. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. Taurean, what's been the key so far?
ball movement, doing what we got to do defensively, competing, showing effort, and translating into offense.
That mix has worked really well so far, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. We've got one from Double Clutch Cleo who asks, what do you guys think of Shaq's DJing skills?
I'm not sure if we can call them skills, but he does have a lot of people at those doggone concerts. But anyway, he keeps the crowd pumped up, Ernie.
Well, that's what I do best, Kenneth, well, besides being the leader of this show.
Oh, hold on there, big man. We're a team here.
Team.
Yeah, and to answer your question, Cleo, I try to go to every one of Shaq's shows. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here's Jackson, and stolen by White. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Bucks trail by 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Brown against Middleton. Back to Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Celtics shooting extremely well, 62% on the night to this point. Horford with the screen on Lillard, and Holiday kicks to Horford. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Middleton against Holiday. It's Portis atop the key. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And quickly, let's look
at the numbers for Lillard, and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Middleton against Brown. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Porzingis kicks to Holiday. From deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Holiday's got 9.
Extending out the range. Mr. Holiday drew from way out there.
Lillard, the pass to Middleton. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Got a piece of it. Pass to Brown. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
It's Brown on the wing, defended by Middleton. Fires at the elbow. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nice move. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Giannis. He's got 9.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Brown wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 1. Brown against Lillard. And they double up Brown. Here's White. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
The Bucks have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. And the first one drops.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
The Bucks making a switch here. Green's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Pritchard's checked in. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
Porzingis with a screen on Middleton. And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Portis.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Portis sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. And Portis throws it down.
Well-timed play that time by Portis. He's a load coming downhill.
Celtics trail by 5. It's Brown on the wing. Porzingis with a screen on Middleton. Brown the pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Portis. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Middleton. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Nice. A mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
Here's White. Money from the wing.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
51 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Porzingis with a screen on Middleton to the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Middleton, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Middleton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks. On the wing, Brown, defended by Middleton. Brown's shot is good.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Shot, high post. The rebound by the Celtics. White's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown with it over Middleton. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball movement is good, guys. We're getting great shots, but we're giving up too many shots.
Exchanging baskets is what Doc is talking about. It's not what he's looking for, asking his guys to clamp down on defense.
Yeah, I mean, he wants it all. Sees an opportunity for his team to kind of dominate here a little bit and wants them to just take full advantage.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Porzingis, and it's Pritchard in at the point. And Holiday has it in the corner. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. It's stolen by Livingston. Now the Bucks moving it up. Fades and shoots, and he nails that one right through the net. And the Bucks lead by 7. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bucks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. The Bucks making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Springer's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Now here's Lillard. Defense is right there. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. And Smith with the stop.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to Green. Smith, left side. And it's slammed in by Smith.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And that's why you want Holiday in the pick and roll. He makes great decisions with the basketball.
And the Bucks with possession here. It's a 5-point game. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Different look from Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Smith. Antetokounmpo comes in for Taurean Prince. And Middleton subbed in for Green.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Portis sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's Pritchard, covered by Lillard. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Outside, Porzingis from downtown. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Takes a three. And the three ball is good.
That's exactly why they turn to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
Middleton outside. Fires from the wing. And he can't bank that one in. Celtics trail by 4. And stolen by Lillard. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. A shot off that time.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Jackson against Porzingis. That three off the mark. Bucks leading by 4. Jackson down low. Here's Portis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Hard to exceed Portis' level of energy. I mean, he just doesn't seem to ever stop.
Lets it fly. Porzingis can't hit. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Jackson from long range. Buries it from three-point range.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Cato. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And, you know, he just continues to make the right decisions when he has the ball. Holiday with a really high basketball IQ.
.46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's the Bucks now. For 3, Middleton. They grab their own miss. Portis can't get it to go.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Holiday, the pass to Keita. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Pass to Jackson. Bucks passing it around. Here's Giannis, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Bucks lead by 9. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Huge, big win tonight. How did you do it?
I think we just had fun. I think our guys were running to their spots, and we were able to drive the lanes and made the right pass, and we were knocking down shots. The ball was moving. We were defending. We were having fun. So that's why we got to win.
So you need to patent that formula, I guess. Congrats on the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
PlayStation